boom, 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 boom. I mean, because y'all already know every single time the beat going hit. The intro beat is always going hit, so it don't even matter. Like it really don't even matter. Yo, welcome to another episode of One Being Brave. How you doing? Y'all good? Are y'all straight or whatnot? For sure. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I do appreciate it. For those new hits, what up though? I'm Domo. I'm your host for the old timers, for the old heads. How you doing? Y'all good? Y'all straight? You already know what to do. Come on in. Come on in. Come on. Come on in. Come on in. Super random what I'm about to say right now. I feel like I'm about to do like a tune it up. Why did I say it like that? So like every episode I'ma introduce a song. It's not really gonna be an introduction. It's gonna be a song that just pops up in my head. Cause one just popped in my head. Pop. Okay, Domo. It's a little too early to be starting all this stutter. Figure it out. We're not about to do this every episode. We on strike 4. Enough's enough. Okay. Thank you. The song that I have in my head is through this journey of this gut, through this journey of this gut, you and finding me. And now that I have someone special to bring out, y'all know that song? Y'all remember that song? I'm definitely gonna do a tune it up. Gabe, can you write that in for the next segment for next week? It's gonna be called Tune It Up. All right, so let's get into the house rules. House rules are no profanity. Y'all know. Come on. Come on. Come on. Y'all know we're not about to do no profanity on this show. For wait. Like there's just so many words in the dictionary that we're just going to go ahead and use them. Also, no bashing of race, religion, gender, politics, or sexual preferences because from one blood he made all the nations. So we really like kinfolk. Like I don't know if y'all know that, but we are definitely kinfolk. Like, what up, cuz? Big bro, little six, big sis, auntie, uncle, and all y'all invited to the barbecue. Tell them I sent you. Who gonna check me? Who gonna check me, boo? Exactly. Also, this show is called One Being Brave because it represents the one. But first of all, I like this angle. Okay, stay focused. This show represents the 1 billion people of the world that have disabilities or medical conditions. The old head, you already know what I'm about to say. Lady O, Tyler Perry. Uh huh. Uh huh. I'm coming for you. One. Two, get you one of us in your circle. Don't get you one of me, but get you one of us in your circle because we are dope individuals. Like, if top tier was a person, look at everyone that has a disability. You're welcome. It's some perks. I'm letting y'all know now. It's some perks that come with having a friend. You got a friend in me, is what the songwriter said. There are some perks with having someone that has a disability. Also, we do talk about Jesus Christ on this show. I don't know why y'all thought we did. That's wild. He is like the main thing, so we gonna keep him the main thing. Like that's my dog. That is my dog. Is all I'm saying. Here we go. Guess we're about to pop on the screen with a gangster lean. I know y'all ready for it. I know y'all ready. Here we go. Had to show his little face. Hi, Kenda. Good night, nurse. What are you holding for? I'll hold. What? Okay, so anyway, stay focused. We do talk about Jesus Christ in the show. He's the main thing. He gonna always say the main thing. He will forever be the main thing because that is my dog, and he should be yours too. Is all I'm saying. Also, This show, I think I should kind of change it though. I was gonna say this show is the very first show that has a hostess with a disability that talks about people with disabilities and medical conditions. So I'm not gonna say the very first because there could be another, but this is very different from all of those. So I'm gonna say this is a show specifically designed by a hostess with a disability that invites guests with disabilities and or medical conditions. Also, caregivers, essential caregivers, because y'all the real heroes. So I'm saying, please give the people the opportunity. Nobody's saying hi, as you could tell. We're all waiting for you to look around. Everybody on mute. Big in a cheek. That's what they're doing. Look around. Everybody on. That's what they're doing right there. Uh huh. Uh huh. Anywho, Lady O, Tyler Perry, and Mother Ellen DeGenerate. I'm coming to all three of you guys' houses. There's that. I mean, I kind of feel like you guys should already know by now. I'm trying to figure out why you guys don't know. Lady O, I'm coming to your house first. Then I'm hopping across the street, round the way to Tyler Perry. We can go to your house. We can go to your stew. We can go. We could go flying in your plane. Like it really doesn't even matter. Then I'm gonna go across the street. You go forward. Thanks. Then I'm going across the street to Lady Ellen DeGenerate's house, and then we're gonna chop it up. So there's that on that, and that's that on that. All right. So those are the church. Those are the not church announcements. Those are the house rules. So let's get into the what is it? Braveheart. Thank you, Gabe. Gabe, you be on it. My land of Goshen. All right, so today's Braveheart or this week's Braveheart is Kiara P19. She has what's called Negro syndrome. If you guys can see in the picture, her arms are a little bit smaller than normal. But it don't even matter because look at her one too. Like her fit is beyond me. Where you get that jacket from? That's all I'm saying. And the purse, like she's too fly. She's too fly in this picture, and that's all that matters. Kiara, you're doing your thing. And I feel like she was 19. I don't know if she's still 19, but she was 19 when she created this. So we're gonna say, Kiara, you 19 and you doing it big. Like it just is what it is. Like you doing it in a major way. So that matters. Super dope. Thank you for being you. Appreciate you for being bold and not taking your disability as a disadvantage, but taking it and living beyond it. Thank you to your parents that helped taught you how to be confident and to be content in living with your disability and knowing that it's not stopping you from doing what? From doing nothing. You feel me? It's just an alternative. You feel me? And that's it. That's all. Get into the this little flash is gonna take me out of here. All right, so let's get into the I'm sick of it. What we talking about today, Gabe? They're a 10, but they have more dietary restrictions than an infant. Okay, first of all, you're not about to play me. First of all, you're not about to play me because if that ain't me, then that ain't me. Because that is me. I am allergic to everything. I mean, when I tell you everything, I am allergic to like, it don't even make no sense. I'm surprised I'm not allergic to ice chips. Golly. But I'm a 10 though, so it don't even matter. I could be a 10 now I'm allergic to stuff. It's not really that much. I'm still be eating. Like we can still go. I just gotta make sure that when they cook my food, it can't touch nothing because it can't be cross contaminated. But that's it. That's not even like nothing big. And we can't really go to no seafood place. But that's not even like nothing major, and I can't eat. And don't buy me no peanuts, and don't buy me no chocolate, and don't even ask me if I can eat fruit. But it's not even like that much. But I'm still a 10, so it don't even matter. And I still be eating. That's all I'm saying. Don't judge me. Cause I eat differently than you. Don't judge me because I eat differently than you. Shoot, that's all I'm saying. All right, so let me talk about it real quick because y'all my friends and I feel like it's something to talk about. Let's give them something to talk about. Okay. So here's the thing. I don't know. Well, I'll say this. For the people that have disabilities and medical conditions, patience is something that is so required. It is so required. Like, if you ever prayed or asked God, like, Lord, give me patience, or I really need to, like, dial in on having patience. The disabled community is the community for you. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because you can be, to your physically able degree, you can be the best at the day is like amazing. It could be the one of the best physically active days of your life. Like, dang, like Domo, you did it today. And tomorrow, you could be like, girl, I can't even get out of bed. What? And it's unknowingly, and sometimes there is no reason, but you just gotta take it. And I think the bad thing, well, not the, I don't want to say bad. The frustrating thing is because one, you don't know when it's coming. Two, you just have to wait till it's over. You just gotta wait. How long is it, Domo? I don't know. Whenever your body feels like shutting its switch back on. Now, here's the thing. I don't know if I prayed for patience at some point in time, or I don't know if God felt like I needed it. But at some point in time, the Lord was like, yeah, you need patience. So we're going to give you a little sprinkle, a little razzle dazzle of these disability problems, a little razzle dazzle of medical conditions. So we're going to slow you down. Why? Wait, I say on the Lord. What am I waiting for? What is it? What did I do to deserve? Because I'm trying to figure out why the fact that I need patience so much. Because it seems like he is really testing me in this patience area. For some odd reason, why am I saying this? Where you talking about, Domo? This doggone foot. Child, I can't get it together. Like, I be then I get an injury. And then I be good and then I get an injury. Like, what are we doing? And I just gotta wait. And then the bad thing is it's not even my fault. I'm not doing nothing but standing up. I'm not doing nothing but taking one step. And here we go. Now I gotta wait until it heals. That's where the patience comes in because you don't know when it's gonna come and you don't know how long it's gonna take. You just gotta wait. Child. Ooh, the waiting game is something else. Lord Jesus, help us all. Did I pray for this God? It don't matter, huh? He just gave it to me. Alright, I'm gonna be patient. In this very thing, be content. I guess. Not playing. Alright, so let's get into my next guest. You already know, the old heads already know how I get down. Do I know her? No. Do I know her story? Of course not. We met 15 minutes before the show. And that's how I like it. But we are friends on Facebook and she's like super dope. So we're gonna get into it. Golda, come on up. Come on up. What up though?
Hi.
How you doing?
Good, 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 good.
Good. Thank you for gracing the stage. Appreciate it.
Yes, you're welcome.
For sure. All right, so let's get into it. For the people in the back, tell us where you're from and the name of your disability and or medical condition.
So I am Golda Duncan. I have cerebral palsy and I currently live in Delaware.
Whoop whoop, Delaware. Okay, so for the people that don't know what CP is, could you tell them like a brief synopsis of
So,
what it is?
yeah, so cerebral palsy is how do I explain this? So it's different for everyone. Um, for me, I have spastic quadriplegia, cerebral palsy, and it basically affects your muscles. Um, but definitely look up the actual definition
No,
to
that's
get the
cool.
right term.
That's cool. That's cool because, like you said, it affects everybody differently. So
Yeah.
for you, you have spasticity and you have quadriplegic, right?
Yes.
Okay, so can we get into how where did it begin? How did it start?
So when I was born, they were like, okay, everything's normal. And then within like 2 months, my mom and dad started noticing that I've lost milestones, such as like I wasn't crawling anymore. I wasn't really walking. I mean, I never really walked, but
Yeah.
I didn't have the capability to feed myself. My hands were always like this.
Mm-hmm.
So they were like, oh yeah, something's wrong. And then I was diagnosed with cerebral palsy.
So for well, growing up, how was that for you? How did you have to well, were you able to walk at all at any point?
No. So at any point, I could not walk. It's funny because even when I was younger, it never bothered me. I actually thought that I was quote unquote normal until I wasn't able to do the things that the able-bodied kids would do, such as, oh, we're gonna go to the park today. We're gonna go on the swing and run around.
Hmm.
Um, so I'd always feel left out sometimes.
Yeah.
But because of who I am,
Uh-huh.
I'm very like outgoing and I love making friends. They were always inclusive.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's a really good. That's very important. And I feel like a lot of that came with your personality and you not being afraid to be who you are.
right.
Nobody wants to hear like a sob story. Like, no, you don't. Who wants to be around people that just like I'm a real person at the end of the day. Accept me for who I am, no matter what that looks like.
Exactly.
Period. So as you were growing up, did you use any medical accessories?
So I use a wheelchair. Yes.
Did you name
I
it?
use. Yeah, I do name it. Oh my gosh. Okay. So
You
right
gotta tell us the
now,
names.
yes, I just got a new wheelchair, and its name is what's it? Oh my gosh, because I kept switching it, but it was I can't even think of the name right now because I kept switching it. But I'll show you my old one. My old one, her name was Emily.
Emily. Okay, where's the Emily from?
So Emily, she's no longer here. She she you know how you have to get new wheelchairs and all that. We had to I don't even know what we did with her. But yeah, we got rid of her. But
I got you.
she was nice, yeah.
I got that's cool. So with your wheelchair, is it custom made for your body?
Yes, definitely.
Does it is that how it's supposed to be? Like is is it different from a regular wheelchair? Like you just buying one?
Correct. So they definitely have to go through this process of measuring you.
Mm-hmm.
You have to go to the doctors to make sure that like when I went, they made sure that I needed that type of wheelchair. Like they wanted to know if I was capable of actually having a pushchair versus an electric wheelchair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So with I never really knew there was I knew there was a difference, but I didn't know that they choose what the difference is. So with you getting with you being a manual wheelchair compared to an electric, is that based on is that based on how you're accessible, like how you can walk, how you can move?
yes, and that's why they determined that I would need an electric wheelchair.
Got it. Okay. So how? Was the learning process hard?
It was kind of cool. I was like, they were just testing my hands and testing my strengths and understanding. Like my left hand is weaker than my right hand, so my left hand I can't turn all the way. So if I'm going to be in a manual wheelchair, it's gonna be kind of hard
Mm-hmm.
to push, And I
That
also have
makes sense.
asthma, so I'm gonna be out of breath a lot.
Oh, right. Very true. Hi, Marla. Love you. Yeah, that's very true. Okay, so as you were growing up, going to school, doing like the normal childhood activities, did you have to do things a little different? Like, did you have to go to a different type of school? Did you have to do anything different from like the normal kid?
So, no, I was pretty good with like advocating for myself, and I think that's important with people who have disabilities, and even when
Mm-hmm.
you don't have a disability, you should always advocate for your needs. So when I went to school, if I needed a desk that maybe needed to be lowered,
Mm-hmm.
they would do it for me. If I needed to have like a recorder,
Mm-hmm.
they would do it for me. Um, so I think that just speaking up and knowing what you need, knowing your strengths and your weaknesses is very important.
That is very true. That's a very true. Now, being with having, do you have mobility in your hands
Oh
and
yeah,
legs?
hmm
Do you have
my
mobility in your legs?
legs a little bit.
So, or did you have like, that blinking is going to, oh man, I don't know what's going on. Um, but so as you were like, functioning in everyday life, whatever, how did you have to learn or accommodate to live life with the less feeling of your legs?
So I could feel my legs, I could feel my body and all that. Um, so I love my mom and dad. I know they're gonna be watching this, but I feel like sometimes parents, when they have a disabled child, they don't know what to do all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes it's hard for them to push them to be independent. And I think that was my case. I really did not know how to navigate through life independently as a disabled person. So when I got out of my parents' house and got into a relationship, I learned how to catch the bus. I learned how to make my own doctor's appointments.
Mm-hmm.
I learned I could do laundry and all that. And I'm just like, what? Me? I'm doing all of this?
Right. Keisha, I love you. That's so true. Advocating is very much key because if you won't tell it, don't nobody know. I think that's so key though because we love our parents, we do, and I know that parents that have children with disabilities, they have a soft spot for us because it's like they want us to be okay. They just don't want nothing else to like be wrong with us, like,
Hmm.
and they don't know how to do it because they don't live in our shoes. Nevertheless, this is what I preach. We can do way more than you think.
Yeah.
You just gotta let us do it. Let us fall a little bit, and
Yeah.
then you just be there to catch us. But don't catch us before we even fall.
Right. Right.
You feel me? And I even tell my mom that, and I know she gonna watch too. It don't even matter. I still love you, mom. Um, there's so much I can do, but I don't know it until I do it.
Hmm.
And just like in your case, you realize that dang, I can do all this stuff.
Hmm.
Man. And I appreciate people like us that enjoy being independent and that want to be independent, because I do have a lot of guests. I don't want to say a lot. That was a reach. I do have guests on my show that have expressed that they are very dependent because they don't know any different.
Right.
And they've never had the opportunity to become independent, and or they're so comfortably with being dependent, they don't even want to do nothing.
Right.
Like they don't want to try it on themselves. Mm-mm, not me.
Right.
Not me. That I love that. I think that is super it's kind of rewarding for us too.
Yeah, it is.
It's extremely rewarding because it's like, dang.
Yeah.
Like I know I need help, but I don't need help all the time for everything.
Right. Exactly. And it's just like I can actually be a successful adult, you know? Like I may have a disability, but I'm differently abled.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's just an alternative.
Hmm.
That's literally what it is. Do you have a caregiver?
So my wife, I have a wife and she's lovely.
She helps you a lot.
She definitely helps when I need physical, mental, and all that. Um, so she is the a caregiver. Yes.
Keisha out here being grown. So for you, when it comes to relationships, was it difficult to have a disability and to find someone that you love or find someone that's compatible for you?
So for me, like I said, because of my personality, and I try not to be like, oh my gosh, woe is me.
Mm-hmm.
And not saying that sometimes it doesn't get like that.
Right.
But like I said, I'm a very outgoing person. I love talking to people. It wasn't hard for me to date. I was able to date normally and have relationships.
Mm-hmm.
I think what kind of was challenging was learning the independency part.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense because we are that it's hard.
Hmm.
It's definitely hard. I can see that. So when you have those moments where where you feel down, where you feel like, all right, I'm kind of tapped out, not with life, but I'm just tapped out with just dealing with just stuff. How do you shake it? How do you come out of it?
So usually when I'm down about like stuff like that, I try to talk to other people who go through different things that like I'm in the mental health field,
Mm-hmm.
and I try to talk to people about their stories, and I'm like, well, man, they have it worse.
Man,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, that is so true because there's been so many times. Like I said, I have a disability too. I have a brain tumor, so one side of my right side is my weaker side.
Hmm.
Um, and I use a walker and I wear leg braces to help me keep my balance. And I'm like, when I do have those times, because it's natural. Like we're natural.
Hmm.
We're strong, but we're natural. And we do have those times where I'm just like, yo, I don't feel like fighting today. Like I just don't. Like I don't feel it. Like I'm just really not. And I think back on just episodes like this or episodes that I've had my guests and I'm just like, Domo, you ain't going through nothing, bro. Like you ain't dealing with not a thing and there's always somebody worse off. And what I love about those reminders is because I just think about how boldly they talk and how confident they are despite
Hmm.
what they go through. And it's a reminder for me and it's a push for me too when I do have those times like, yo, you're not doing this for yourself.
Right.
You're doing this for other people. For real, for real. Like you really are like, and although people think that our lives are a testament of like you're so strong, to be honest, we're really not that strong. We're just trying to live. Like we're
Mm.
not much stronger than the next person.
I was just about to say, actually, I think I wanted to clarify that I think that we should also validate ourselves. And when we do have those days where we're like, oh my goodness, my life is tough right now, that is okay.
Yeah.
It is okay to feel that way. I just sometimes try to get myself out of that by thinking, oh, um, it's someone else is going through a tougher time.
Literally. Go best friend. Hey
Hey,
Victoria. Hey girl.
Victoria.
Hey girl. Hey best friend. Go best friend. That's my best friend. I love that because it's okay to have there. That's literally like don't stay there.
Yeah.
It's okay to have them. Just make sure you cry it out. Keep it pushing.
Right,
We got
right.
stuff to do. We got stuff to do. Like we got stuff to do. People to see. You feel me?
Uh-huh.
We got stuff to do. People to see. So, what kind of things like are you into? Are you into fashion? Are you into makeup? Are you into badminton? Are you into racquetball?
So I love makeup. I wish I wore it tonight.
Sorry for that.
But yes, I love makeup, and one of my biggest coping skills, which is gonna sound weird, is watching horror movies.
Really?
Yes. Yes, it's so weird. It's like the suspense and the horror. I just watch them all the time.
That is so fun. Let me tell you, I feel like I'm scary then because I cannot take horror. But the crazy thing is, I will watch a crime show in a minute.
Oh,
I'll watch a crime show, First 48,
yes.
like Murder She Wrote. I will watch all them crime shows, but don't get me into horror. I be like, Lord, I can't do it. Turn on the lights. We about to watch Nickelodeon real quick. That's funny. Horror, okay.
Yeah, every time I tell somebody that, they're like, "Ah, you're okay."
Is everything all right? Like you straight?
Oh my God, just a little bit, just a little bit.
That is so right. Don't even worry about it. Don't even.
Right.
I'm straight though. Like I'm good. I'm good. That is so horrible. Ooh. Why did I get nervous? I'm not even watching nothing. Thank you, sister. Crime shows are for the W. You feel me?
Yes.
I love a good crime. Who did it? Who did it and why? My daughter says Forensic Files is the best. I'm
Yep.
telling you, tell your daughter that she is top tier because of that alone. Because what we need to figure this thing out. Like I know I am a private investigator and I know I'm a part of the FBI now. Like I know this for a fact. I don't care what nobody say. I am an honorary private investigator, and I am a part of FBI of all the counties.
I know
That's
it.
it. They know me.
No,
Period. That's it. Do you have any children?
no, I don't. But I have lovely nieces and nephews.
Come on, nieces and nephews. Okay, so are they spoiled?
Yes, of course.
They have to be. They have to be. So when it comes, why am my eyes watering? See, that's what I was talking about earlier, y'all. Just random stuff be happening. Patience. Why my sciences start acting up? Wasn't even talking about nothing. Um. So Quantico,
Quantico.
Quantico, Quantico is so good. They need to come back out with another season. Quantico is so good. And
Mhm.
Jojo, you're so right. Nerves make my nerve is too bad for horror. So when it came down to talking or expressing to your nieces and nephews about why you even have a wheelchair, what is this about? Did they get it? Did they understand? Do they even care?
Oh my goodness, it is hilarious. I have a 3-year-old niece and a 7-year-old nephew, and they are curious about everything. But my my 3-year-old niece, she'll literally be like, why is you get to be in a wheelchair? I want to be in one.
Not the mad because I'm not a part.
Oh my god.
You sure about
I'm like,
that?
honey,
Right. Like, how do I explain this to you?
right. I'm like, my legs don't work. And I try to tell her, Mom, my legs don't work. I can't get up like you. I'm like, and that's so. I tell her to get up, and I tell her to walk. I'm like, you see how you can do that? I can't do that. And she'll just go, why?
Like, she's just trying to figure out, can I get one of those or not? Like, do they come in my size?
Right.
Or do they come in pink? What's the color options? Because whatever you're talking about, that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Exactly.
That is so. Children are so innocent. Like, I love them. They don't
Mhm.
care.
Yeah.
They really do not. They don't care. They
Yeah.
just like, I'm like, you're doing that. I'm not. So how could we do this together? Like, how could we be like, have they
Exactly.
ever rode, like sat on your lap and you just rode?
Oh my goodness, they love it. They're like, go faster, go faster.
There is a speed limit on.
Oh my goodness.
Ah! That is so. I love it. That is
Yeah.
so cute. That is adorable. I love that. I love that. I commend you for bringing life, and although they may not understand it, like they're just like, they don't. I don't care. Like, you still my aunt.
Right.
Forget about all the extras. Well, I don't care about that. You can't walk. All right, we about to write this out.
Exactly.
Like,
That's what I love about them. They're accepting.
they're very,
Yeah.
they're extremely accepting. I love that. Have you ever and I'm gonna ask this because I've done it before. Have you ever ran? Wait, let me laugh it out first. Have you ever ran into anything?
Yes. Multiple times. Oh my gosh. That's literally my life, but we're not gonna talk about it. Oh.
Because that is so me, and I feel like this is. I'm gonna tell my story. I'm gonna tell about myself. Every single time I go on vacation, like I said, I have leg braces and I use a walker. So
Mhm.
walking a long amount of time, I just can't do. So that's my opportunity to use an electric wheelchair. Why not? It's fun.
Right.
So I'm in that thing. I don't know. I feel like the speed has gotten like higher
Yes.
because I can't quite keep up with my own self. And I be running. I ran into people's feet. I ran. I've literally at a store. I think I was at Ross one time. I ran into the whole rack, the whole like. I ran into one and it
Oh
moved
my
all
God.
three. I was like, okay.
Mhm.
I ran to tables at a restaurant. It's just bad.
It sounds like me. It definitely sounds like me. And then you try to play it off like, what was that doing there?
How did it even? Who y'all need to pay attention? Y'all not setting up the store right. It's
Right.
not me because it's not me at all.
Exactly.
I run into it's so bad, and I've been using an electric scooter during the summer
Hmm.
when I go on vacation every year. I'm 35, so a good about 20 something years, right?
Hmm.
And I still can't get I can't get the ratio. I can't get the ratio. Marlon, don't. I can't get the ratio of like. pressing, how much do I press to not go too far, and
Huh.
then how much do I press not to go.
Listen.
Have you ever raced? Oh, that's a
Oh
good
my
question.
goodness. Yeah. So I have another friend in the wheelchair. I'll be like, let's race. And they be looking at us like, what the world?
What are y'all? Ah,
Mind your business.
that's,
Mind your
that's
business.
all. Just mind your business. Don't worry about what's happening over there. You just keep your eyes focused on
Right.
whatever you got. I definitely do that too. But I race with my dad running down the hallway, knowing he gonna win. I don't
Um,
care. I don't care. We about to race. And then I'm so extreme. I'm like, "Ugh, girl, you going 2 miles an hour. Sit your tail down.
all right. That's when you gotta give a little push.
That's what you. Oh my gosh, you got me in tears. That is so funny. I told y'all at the beginning that y'all get you one of us in your circle because we are top tier. We
Yes.
be having fun with our lives. Don't think we don't. We be having too much fun.
Way too fun. Way
So,
too.
is there something that's kind of like abnormal to the natural eye that you want to do? Like, I had one person say that they want to bungee jump and they in a full blown wheelchair, and I'm like, okay.
Oh my
So, is there
gosh.
how?
I
We
want to
don't
do,
know.
but listen, there's no limit for us though. I feel like as long as you're safe and as long as it's medically passed for your
That's the
doctor,
key. Yeah, we want you to live after you experience.
right? You should do anything you want to do. Like I've zip lined before.
Really?
Yeah, oh my goodness, it's so fun.
That
It's
is
so.
so cool.
You should try it.
I feel like my face answered you.
It did.
I couldn't even get the words out.
You're like, I'm good.
I'm gonna let you have that moment. And I'm gonna cheer you on when you get down on the floor. I'm just be like, go,
There you go.
go, girl. You better be living your life like it's go. Go
Yes.
on with your best. Ain't nobody stopping you. I'm gonna be your cheerleader.
Exactly. Yeah.
I know, JoJo. Zipline is so super dope. So, is there anything else that you kind of like? Yo, I wanna try it.
I really okay. See, I'm on the fence about this one. I want to like jump out of an airplane.
The daredevil in you is top tier. But why
Let's-
you say it so calm? I want to go driving. No, I want to jump off an airplane 20,000 feet in the air.
what the young kids say? Hello.
Yo,
Oh my god.
yo, that is so true though. I think that would be dope.
Yeah.
The landing would be very
Mm. That's why I said I'm on the fence. I don't know.
because we gotta outweigh all the options.
Oh,
Every part of the process, we gotta make sure
okay.
it's aligned because the wheelchair is very much stronger than a person.
And that part.
We not trying to land on top of nobody. Yo, that would be dope though. If
Mm.
you do it, you
Yeah.
gotta let me know.
Oh man, I will. I'm gonna post it.
You got you definitely have to post it.
Definitely.
You that would be dope. I do wanna I think the most extreme I know, right, Keisha? I think the most extreme is I wanna go like in a hot air balloon.
Ooh.
But let me tell you my discrepancy though. Getting in the hot air balloon. Because it's so high up. Like,
Oh my
how
god.
do y'all get in it? There is no door to get in. Do y'all like backflip in? Like,
Yeah. I think they gotta step in, don't they?
child, that part would be the most difficult part.
And listen, they could just lift us up, okay?
The part that people don't be thinking about. That's what I be thinking. How do y'all get in this tall wheatgrass thing?
Right.
Dude, that I'm on the fence too.
Ooh, fence.
On
Oh, you're on the fence.
because you did. I feel like I just do it too. Man, yeah, I'm on the fence about that. So you on the fence about jumping out of the airplane. I'm on the fence about literally getting inside the hot air balloon.
Listen, if you
We in
do
there
it,
though.
I post it.
We in there. We still about to live. It don't even matter. We're about to live
Exactly.
life. Period. I love that. All right, so what you into? What's your focus?
So, like I said earlier, my focus is mental health. I actually work for a mental health association in Delaware. I'm a peer educator, and basically, I train people who want to become peer specialists. So, you basically have to have lived experience with mental illness or substance abuse. And I love it. I love it.
Really?
I do.
How did you get into it? Were you a part of that?
So, how I got into it was I I graduated high school and I was like, you know what? I want to be a psychologist. So I went to
Mm,
school, got my associate's degree in human services and drug and alcohol counseling, and then I have my bachelor's now in
nice.
psychology.
Wow. Come on, and she's smart. She wants to fly on the airplane, and she got. Come on,
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about. That is super dope, and I think that mental health is very important.
yes, it
Let's
is.
get that very clear. Mental health is something that is not really talked about, but it's so prevalent, um, especially right now. I feel like after COVID, it just became like a big thing. But I think it also needs to be dealt with, and I think what you're doing and a part of the association that you're in is for sure helping. Gabe, can you
Mm.
put that back up again, please? Thank you. Um, yeah, so if anyone that is battling or dealing with mental health or even want to be a part of the umbrella of mental health, holla at first of all, holla at Golda because she in there. Like she a part of it. So she can definitely give you insight and she got her degree. Period. She got her education in as mud. So anyone that's dealing with mental health or want to be a part of that association, mental health association, yeah, holla at that. All right, so where can they find you? Because they gonna follow you.
They can find me on Facebook at Golda Ray, which is GoldaRae. And then for Instagram, it's XXRAE_JOIXX.
Gabe, can you put that on the screen, please? Appreciate you. Appreciate you, big dog. We de- the internet, the internet. We definitely want people to follow you. As you can tell, she's super dope because we was laughing. I was over here in tears, laughing so hard. Over here in tears. I love your personality. I think what you're doing is super dope. I think what you're a part of is super dope. Um, and I love the fact that you decide to not let your disability stop you. Um, and I think that because people shout out the East Coast. Oh, can you put that up there too? Because I was about to say it. Shout out the East Coast. Keisha said, shout out the East Coast. Ain't nobody think about no East Coast. Keisha, ain't nobody think I know East Coast. You live right out here. Shoot. That's fine. I love you. I love you. Yeah, so I love what you're doing. I think it definitely needs to be heard. That's why I want people to follow you. And that's why I want people to keep in touch with you. I do that to all my guests because um one, they're dope. One. Two, a lot of people need to know what they're into, what they're about. You don't even know, but you give a lot of encouragement to people just by you being you.
Mhm.
Because when you post your pictures, when you do your videos, when you show your family, it's just like, man, she's going through this, that, and the other, but yet she's still smiling, yet she's still working, yet she's still doing this and that. Yeah. What you thought? We live in life around here.
Exactly.
Period. Thank you
Period.
again for gracing the stage. I do appreciate it. I
Yes,
appreciate it
thank
so
you for
much.
having me.
You're so welcome.
I love you.
I love you too. We're friends forever. You stuck with me.
Yes.
You stuck with me. All right, Gabe's gonna put you in the back. Don't log off though. I'm gonna end the show and we good. Love you.
Love you too.
Yeah. I I keep telling. I keep I keep, every week. Every I keep saying my guests gonna be top tier, and they are. Like, they never cease to amaze me. And this is why I do what I do, and this is also why I love hearing my guest story. Thank you. Thank you, Keisha. I appreciate that. This is why I love hearing my guests' stories live. I love it. I enjoy listening and learning about them because I don't know none of their stories ahead of time, so I really gotta listen. You get it? And I want them to know that I'm really listening because I want them to know how important their story is. For real, for real. They heard. ATL, love you. I love it. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I'm gonna say every single episode because y'all don't have to. Even if y'all eating y'all oodles and noodles, even if y'all taking y'all bath, whatever the case may be, I appreciate every comment. I appreciate every post. I appreciate every share. I appreciate every look. I appreciate every tune in. I just appreciate it. Okay? I appreciate it and I love y'all forever and always and forever. Always and forever. Okay, let's get into church announcements. If you have a disability and or you have a medical condition and or you are an essential caregiver, whether you work with people that have disabilities, medical conditions, or you are an actual caregiver, holla at me. Let me know. I want you on my show. As you can tell, all my guests are super dope. So if you know that you that dope and you know you got a story and you know you want to share your journey, holla at me. Like, this show ain't going nowhere no time soon. So we about to get it in like seeing. And here's the thing. Here's a disclaimer. Talking about, and I repeat, do not hit me up talking about you stubbed your toe and now you got a hangnail. What does that, ma'am? If you don't go, go and get them clippers and go about your business. Put that sock on. What? Child. Don't hit me up talking about you got a paper cut. Put some nail on that thing and go on about your business. Sick of this. Child. I need some from the gutter. I need some real stuff. What you really dealing with? Whew. And thank you to those that have sent me people that that would or should be a guest on the show, because a lot of them have, and I appreciate all the people that have sent me referrals because y'all see them on the show because that means I'll be listening. The hangnail Marla, that girl, the hang for the game. Oh, oh, we got another part two. Golda, that means that we got to do a part two. All right, so the next church announcement is next Thursday, we will be live and in living color Y'all know I'm gonna have a super dope guest. Like, what y'all thought? What y'all thought this was? Duh. 7 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Mountain Time, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, 10 p.m. Eastern. Child, I got all the Central Time. I got all the times. I've been doing my studying. Cause y'all ain't gonna worry me. I had to get it in my head. All of them. 7 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Mountain Time, 9 p.m. Central Standard, and 10 p.m. Eastern. 9 7 p.m. Pacific. Whatever. I said it right the first time, so it don't even matter. Tuh. Alright, okay, I'm out of here because I'm getting hungry and I want some chicken wings. Alright, I love y'all. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Until next time, we out. Gabe, you already know what to do. Love you.